Alright, good morning guys. It is morning 2, so the day after turkey opener. Kind of tough this morning. I didn't hear any gobblers on this side of the road. But there had to have been four or five birds gobbling across the field onto another piece. So I really hope that when they fly off the roost that they come through here and start searching the woods for some food, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll start yelping probably every 10 minutes. Just in the event that they are around, they can at least hear me, so we'll see what happens. Alright, well, we have a good sign. I think there's two gobblers, and I think they're moving closer this way. So I keep hitting them, going back and forth between my slate call or my pot call and the diaphragm call. So it sounds like they're starting to get a little closer. So fingers crossed. So they are definitely coming in. He is now no less than 100 yards. So let's do this. My gosh. Oh. My first decap. Oh. Oh. I'm really sorry guys. I couldn't really film him. I mean, he was I called him from so far away. And he's got him flopping around here. Just coming right up to the bottom. Oh man. Oh jeez. This is crazy. I called this bird, I swear. It was probably like an hour ago. I heard a gobbler. And I kept calling, and like I stayed consistent with my calling. I went back and forth from the diaphragm and then from the slate call, and I'd go back and forth probably every 10 minutes. And I heard him gobble. I didn't know if I heard a gobble right away. I just heard like a really subtle like noise, so I'm like I couldn't tell if it was a gobbler or not. And finally, after like 30 minutes of me just calling and calling and calling, I heard like a distinct gobble. So I'm sorry, I'm like look at this. Whew. Dude, that was awesome. I decapped this turkey. I told all the guys at work this year that I am only bringing decap heads out, and I'm not lying. Look at this. I just shot one. I only brought 2 arrows. Oh man, that was intense. But yeah, anyway, so once I actually got him coming in, I literally peeked around the blind right here because I thought I heard someone walking. And he came up over the hillside at 10 yards. And there's a huge tree right behind me. I'll pan this around so you can see it. But he, honestly, he crested that hill. And he he drummed once and he came just running into the blind. So I quick hit the record button. I zoomed in a little bit. Right as he got behind this tree, I just came to full draw right away. He came up behind my Jake decoy and he was kind of quartered to me a little bit. Put the pin right on the bottom of his neck, pulled that trigger, and thwap! There goes the head. So, oh yes. I'm gonna get out of the blind and I'm gonna I'm shaking so bad. I'm gonna call the boys. I'm gonna get the camera outside of the blind and I'll show you guys the rest of that. Hey guys, well, here it is. So this year, oh man, this year I decided to do decap heads only. I wasn't gonna body shot a bird this year. Last year, I mean, it's a big old 3-blade meant for just chopping the head off a bird, and that was the outcome. I mean, that blade took it completely off. I worked this bird for a long time. It was probably a good hour ago. I thought I heard maybe a subtle gobble. So I took my slate call, started using that, went back and forth from my diaphragm call, and finally after a good 30 minutes, I actually heard a gobble. So I knew it was an actual bird. And man, he kind of came in fast, and he came in on the side that I didn't think he would come on, or any bird would come on, just because there is a huge valley down there, and then they have to come up over that hill. I figured he was going to come off to my left-hand side, but man, I didn't even have time to try and get this bird on film while he was coming in, because right behind me it drops off pretty steep, and he came up over that hill full strut, and as soon as he saw that Jake decoy, he took off running after it. So I quick grabbed my bow, drew back right as he got behind the tree that's right behind the camera here, and he came in. I mean, you could see it on the video. He came in up behind the Jake, and as soon as he did, I put the pin right on the bottom of his neck and I pulled that trigger. So, oh man, that was exciting. I haven't had, I mean, even the bird last year that I shot, I mean, I was pumped, but I was absolutely shaking when I hit this thing and I actually got the whole decap thing going. So, he's a nice bird. I don't think it's as big as the one I shot last year, but I honestly don't care. I'm more intrigued that I actually pulled off to do the decap, because decap shooting can be pretty tough. So, yeah, here it is. I'm excited to put this video together for you guys, but that was intense. But thank you for watching this video. Man, I'm excited. So thanks for watching, guys.